Hello everyone, so we are back in Auction Decode 1 part 3. So just to remind all our audience that in Auction Decode 1 part 1 we have shown you the pre-auction scenario. In Auction Decode 1 part 2 we showed you the actual auction. Now in this Auction Decode 1 part 3 we are gonna tell you the reasons why the property went for that price and what our guesses were and what our insights are. So just to remind back again, the property went for 726,000. The property is 653 meters square on block of land, and it is not in a livable condition. So I would like to ask Chris. So Chris, tell the audience that how much you had guessed in part 1 and why do you think the property went for that price?
Well, I had guessed 550 to 650 purely for the fact that it was unlivable condition, and I didn't see how the purchaser could make a profit if they were doing it for an investment sake, but clearly the buyer was motivated. The auction was held really well. The auctioneer did a great job. The salespersons that fostered the relationship to get to the point of that. The other thing that stood out really well to me was that there was just a lot of people at the auction, so there was a lot of pressure on the buyer, or the buyers or the potential buyers, to push it to level, and it was actually set on stone like really early that there was a couple of people that meant business pretty much straight away, as we saw in the video too, in part 2. The first bid was just straight out of the gate, or just surpassed what we thought or what I thought.
First bid started at 660,000.
Yeah, so and it was going quite well, and there ended up being a total of four bidders in the end. Swapna, what was your guess?
So my guess was 500 to 550,000. I would say I was little conservative, depending on how the market is going after 12th of May. The budget changes. I thought the buyer market is little conservative, but I got a real scenario and a real picture there. But from the buyer's perspective, I would say he made a good choice, because imagine like a 653 meter square block in a location like Bandura is a very good job. If the property is renovated, after renovation, it's gonna be a huge massive gain for the buyer. So yes, I feel I was conservative in my guess. And the market price, this property was marketed was around 600 to 660, but it went on 726k. So this actually explains that we have to not just look at what happens in an auction, but do our own analysis before the auction and then go and bid into the auctions. So it was fun and it was nice to be at that auction, and it was great. So for all our audience, just tell us what you would have guessed and given for this property, and there are comments down there. You can comment, you can talk with us. So we at Dream Dwelling Property Agency are here to discuss all these auctions and decode the auctions in these series. So let us know, are you liking our series or not? Thank you.